All right. We about to get on live, folks. For all fans out there, the NFL and Tennessee Titan fans, we about to get on.
Yep, come on, let's fill this room up.
Yes, sir.
Let's fill it up.
Yes, sir. Let's see if it's getting on right now. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans weekly podcast. I am your favorite Titan analyst, Lorenzo the Hawk.
And it's lockdown corner in the house, baby. Let's go.
Let's get it, that boy Jacques.
Ho!
We here. We're here to bring you the NFL playoffs. We're in the second round of the playoffs right now, man. Hey, welcome to the live show. We hope all of the folks out there, our subscribers, followers, fans, man, hey, enjoy the show. We got a fiery show, as we always do, right?
Always.
That's what we do, man.
You know, that's what we do.
Man, that's the NFL. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So we are on. And listen, we're going to go over our predictions. You know, last week, man, we were all right, man.
We hit 2 out of 3?
2 out of 3, man. We first 2-0 at first, right? And the 2 or 3, the 3 part is more of, losing the Alabama-Clemson game. I was shocked at that game, man.
I was super shocked, dude. I didn't think Alabama was going to let them come in with steamroller.
Exactly.
I thought it was going to be close.
I did too, right.
But, man, that was a steamroll, man. Hey, Clemson's quarterback, dude.
I told you, young Peyton Manning out there.
Man.
To be honest, he's the only, true freshman that I've ever seen probably who could go pro now and be the top pick of the draft.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All of the quarterbacks is coming out.
Absolutely, right. He's 6'6".
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? 19 years old.
19.
Yeah,
19.
Man.
Man. It's wow.
Yep. In 2 years, hey, Tennessee, you don't get your act together. Hey, you better try to get him. Tank. All right, man. So what we're going to do today, man, again, we're going to go over our NFL predictions. We're going to break down each game. We're going to go over the Saturday games first, then the Sunday games after that. We're going to break down as well as to why we think the winning team that we choose will win the ball game and also the MVP of each game, all right? Then later on after that, we're going to go over the commenter of the day. If you have questions, man, throw it to us, man. The best question that we get, we'll answer for you live on the show, all right? So let's get it in, man. All right, so the first game, we got the number 6 seed, the Indianapolis Colts, going to Kansas City to play the Kansas City Chiefs. Woo! This is going to be a game, right? 2 quarterbacks. You have one quarterback that threw for 50 touchdowns. The other one threw for 38 touchdowns. This is the most touchdowns between 2 quarterbacks in a playoff game in NFL history. So that's going to be unbelievable, right?
Man.
So for me, Jacques, all right, I see an upset. I smell an upset. I do, man. So this is why I think this, right?
Go ahead.
All right, so I think Kansas City will lose against the Colts. And the score that I predict is 27-21. This is why, all right? One, you got to look at Kansas City. Kareem Hunt is not playing because he likes to beat up women, right? So he's at home watching the game, right? Kansas City, it has a hard time in playing their offense when they don't have a running back, right? Since he's been gone, they've been down. So if I'm Indianapolis, I'm playing zone, man. I'm going to say, hey, look, I'm not worried about your running game, right? Y'all run whatever you want to. We're going to sit there and dare Mahomes to throw the football, right? Now, Mahomes will get some yards, but he's not going to go in there scoring 4 touchdowns. And plus, the Colts defense has been the best defense since week 7 of the NFL season, right? So that's one thing. The second thing that I think is, Marlon Mack and the offense last week had 200 yards rushing.
That is crazy.
Right? Kansas City's defense is weak. Marlon Mack is a pretty good running back. I know people think Indianapolis might get Le'Veon Bell next year. Marlon Mack is all right. So I think, I think Marlon Mack might have another good game.
So, my predictions, and I'm with you. I'm going to say the Colts.
Okay.
Just because of the Chiefs' history, man.
Yes,
in
sir.
the playoffs. Andy Reid is a choker, man. That's all that man do is choke in the playoffs.
He does. He does.
And even with that, like you said, the Andrew Luck is hot.
Yep.
The defense is hot. And even with the Chiefs, man, you got Pat. Now the catalyst is they do have Patrick Mahomes.
They got Patty Mahomes out there.
I'm gonna say this: even though the Colts, I'm saying that they're going to win the game. At the same time, this is going to be the best quarterback the Colts have faced.
Agreed.
This is the best quarterback the Colts have faced. You think about it, that win streak that they have.
That's right.
You tell me a prolific quarterback that's on Mahomes level. That's right. 50 touchdowns. Now, the Chiefs defense Trash, man. It's
Trash.
not as good as it was last year, a year before that.
Right.
So Andrew Luck is about to have a field day on them corners,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
And Eric Berry is questionable. So that's another thing, too. It's like, okay, without Eric Berry out there, if you can't get no pass rush, Andrew Luck's about to pick you apart.
Absolutely.
Defensively, the Colts are going to have to bring their A game, man. Because, like I said, years past, they've had Alex Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't had Patrick Mahomes.
That's right.
So my thing is, I'm giving the Colts the edge. And I'm going to say 28-21.
Okay.
Because of the simple fact that I don't trust the Chiefs in the playoffs. We beat them last year.
Absolutely.
We went down there, beat them
in the cold.
and came back too.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Came back.
Absolutely.
So like you said, they got Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
But they don't have the other running back like you said, that beats on women.
That's right.
That's the thing. But my MVPs, I'm gonna say it. Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck gonna
Same
have
for me. Andrew Luck.
He's
Absolutely.
gonna have a
He's gonna have
game.
at least 3 touchdowns.
Yes, he gonna
minimum
with the defense.
Yep.
Like I tell you, how you beat Luck is you gotta get pressure.
Yep.
Once you create pressure, he throws picks.
He does. He's gonna throw interceptions.
He throws interceptions.
Sit in the zone, just sit in your spot, the ball will be there.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So
And Houston last week, as I advised as well, Houston's defense was not good. Andrew Luck tore him apart. The first half was over. That was it.
Killed him.
And then all they had to do was run the ball.
Quentin Nelson, did you see what he did to Clowney,
Absolutely, man. He made Clowney look like a clown.
He did.
Right.
He looked just like a clown.
Unbelievable.
Just like a
man.
clown. And
that's the strength of the offensive line. That's what happens when you do well on the offense.
They went from a 360, man. They went from having a bad line to one of the best offensive lines in football. That's sneaky good.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying the Colts, unfortunately. But the Colts.
Exactly. Now, we can't stand the Colts.
We can't,
but we give them a lot of respect. It is what it is. We do think they'll come and beat the Chiefs in Kansas City.
In Kansas City.
A 6 seed beating a 1 seed.
Yep, exactly.
All right, next game. America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, the 4th seed, plays the number 2 seed, the LA Rams, in the Coliseum. Now, so let me tell you my pick on this one. I think the Dallas Cowboys will win this football game, man. I really do. I think when you look at the Rams, yes, they got Ndamukong Suh. Yes, they got maybe the best player in the NFL in Aaron Donald. Yeah, they got those guys. But they're not stopping nobody. Their run defense is middle of the league, right? And so you sign all these players, and they have not done a good job. Now, they rush the passer pretty well, but the Dallas Cowboys, that's not their strength. Their strength is running the football to set up the pass. Now, for me, the way the Dallas Cowboys can win the football game is easy. Run 21. Run Ezekiel Elliott. Run him down the field. He had a great game last week. Ezekiel Elliott can make these guys go to the Super Bowl if you're not careful. Run Ezekiel Elliott. Now, another thing as well. You have to blitz Jared Goff, right? This is his second playoff game. He looked shaky in his first playoff game last year, right? You can pressure him. Dallas has a top 5 defense in the NFL. You pressure Jared Goff, and you look at his receivers. Brandon Cooks, he's okay. Robert Woods, he's okay, right? They don't scare me, though, right? Pressure Jared Goff, make him think. I think the Dallas Cowboys can win the football game.
Okay, so my prediction is the same, dude. And I'm gonna tell you why. Is the Cowboys, their defensively, they have been hot.
Yep.
And when it comes to the Rams, they didn't beat the Eagles, bro.
Right.
They actually, this last stretch of games, the Rams they don't have momentum.
No, they don't.
It's been, a couple of weeks since they played?
Yes, sir.
Jared Goff, to me, has kind of fell off a little bit well.
He has.
The receivers, they're not playing. The secondary is okay.
Yeah, right.
And that's why I say, even with the Rams, I don't trust them, man. I just don't trust them. It's like with the Chiefs. Until you can prove to me that you can win a playoff game, you got my vote.
Yes, sir.
But until then, no. Honestly, I can see the Cowboys defense going in there and shutting what they have done. And they do have Gurley.
Yep, they do. They do.
But defensively, the Cowboys fly, man.
They do.
They fly. Linebackers flying from sideline to sideline.
They do, man.
Even on offense, like you said, Zeke. Now, the Rams run defense is not bad.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I still think Zeke can go off. And then Dak is going to have a good game as well.
Right, correct.
They got Cooper out there, man. Cooper balled out last week.
Sure did, man.
And of course, you got Talib out there, and then you got Peters.
Right.
Okay? So you got both of them. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Out there. Boom.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
with it.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, Cooper, man, it's just like a perfect fit. It's
Yes,
a perfect
sir.
fit.
Yes, sir.
But my prediction is the Cowboys.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
They are the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But and MVP, I would have to say Zeke is gonna have to go
I
out.
totally agree with that.
Zeke
And
is
he
gonna-
will. I think he can. I
He
think
gonna
he can.
ball.
Yeah.
He gonna ball.
And I think the Dallas Cowboys will win the ball game 21-17.
So my prediction, I'm looking at 28 to probably 20.
okay,
Yeah,
good deal.
because I know
Good.
the Rams are gonna go out there and at least score some type of points.
Yes, sir.
So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you once you shut your number one threat, Brandon Cooks down.
Yes,
you
sir.
Because he's your speedy threat anyway.
He
So you
is.
shut him down, you got it.
Right. Absolutely. All right. So the next game on Sunday, we have the number 3 seed, the LA Chargers, going to Foxborough to play the number 2 seed, the New England Patriots. Now, this game here, you just never know, right? You got Phillip Rivers versus Tom Brady, right? They have a history of playing against each other. Tom Brady's owned Phillip Rivers. He's owned the Chargers, right? So, but for me, I think we're going to see a tide turn. I think we'll see an upset here, too. I think the LA Chargers will beat the New England Patriots. It's like, you're going against Bill Belichick. You're going against Tom Brady. Yes, I am. So when you look at it, man, this is the reason why I say this. Tom Brady. Pressure Tom Brady, right? It can happen. New England's defense has not been that good this season. They've been, about 11 or 12 in the league in offense, right? The LA Chargers are the number 7 ranked defense in the NFL. When you put that together, the Chargers have players like Joey Bosa, right?
True.
They got the safety, Derwin James, who's an all-pro as a rookie, right? You got that boy Desmond King, who's also he's only a second-year player, all-pro.
Who I wanted for the Titans, by the way.
You did. Casey Hayward out there balling, right? New England has a lot of good players on defense. Not to mention, Melvin Ingram had 11 tackles last week. So when you look at the New England Patriots, the key for them to beat the Patriots, pressure Tom Brady, and the Chargers are going to have to win the game of time possession.
Okay.
The Chargers have to stay on the field. Keep Tom Brady on the bench, and I can see them winning 28-24.
Okay, so I'm going to have to count you on that. I'm going to have to
Okay.
say the Patriots.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to tell you why. Last week, the Chargers barely won
They did.
on the skin of their chin.
That's
Bro.
right.
They did
That's
not
right.
score no points. It was just straight field goals. And if they're going to have to beat if they want to beat the Patriots, they're going to have to score points.
Yes, sir.
And I just don't see them doing it. I want Phillip Rivers to get him a Super Bowl because he hasn't had a Super Bowl. If one person deserves it, it's Phillip.
Yes, sir.
But my thing about the Patriots, I feel like when it's in the playoffs, they get in playoff mode. And they know how to put it together. And I Bill, we beat them, of course.
Yep,
which,
we did.
thankfully. But I think Tom is going to get his act together. He's going to do what Tom Brady does. He's going to spread them out. Now, yes, the Chargers do have a good defense. But at the same time, I feel like the Patriots can score points. And the Chargers didn't score points. Now, granted, you're not facing a big defense in the Patriots.
Yes,
but
sir.
I feel like with Rivers, if they can't score points, they're not winning the game. So I actually see the Patriots winning. And if I'm going to say an MVP, I'm going to give it to that boy. If Gronk can go off, I'm going to give it to Gronk
Gotcha,
all
man.
day. And
Gotcha.
my prediction for the score, I'm looking at least about, probably because defensively, I'm thinking about 28 to probably 14.
Okay, gotcha. And my MVP for the Chargers would be Joey Bosa. I think he's gonna have a big game on the outside. I think the Patriots' offensive line has been subpar. I think Bosa can have at least a sack or two, definitely, and maybe make a turnover as well. So, all right, last game. The number 6 Philadelphia Eagles are going to town versus the New Orleans Saints, the 1 seed in the NFC. Who do I think is gonna win this game? I hate to say it, Philadelphia. I think the New Orleans Saints are going to win this football game. When you look at the Saints, man, look at Philadelphia even last week. They played the Chicago Bears, right? Oof. Now, the Bears' defense is unbelievable, but they won.
Still won.
But it was a field goal game,
It was
right?
a field
We
goal.
kicking field goals all day, right? Yep. You can't do that against the Saints.
You got to score points.
You got to score points.
You gotta
Do you
score
guys
every
think
point.
Philadelphia can match point for point with the New Orleans Saints? Now, I know the Saints' defense is right? But when you look at the New Orleans Saints, you got Alvin Kamara. You got Mark Ingram.
Yep.
Right? You got Drew Brees, right?
True. Yep.
You got Michael Thomas, right?
Yep.
Do I gotta keep going?
You got too many weapons.
Do I gotta
bro.
keep going?
You got
right?
too many. And the number 7.
Yeah, exactly. The backup quarterback that
Backup
plays
quarterback.
receiver, tight end, kickoff returner.
Hell, defense man.
Exactly, everything, right? So I just think New Orleans has too much firepower. When you look at it as well, man, the Philadelphia Eagles, you can actually pass on them, right?
You can.
Even last week, they made Mitchell Trubisky look like Joe Montana.
Tom Brady.
He had 291 yards passing in the playoff game, which actually was the most yards thrown in the playoffs last
crazy.
week. So when you look
Mitch
at that,
Trubisky.
Yep, he looked
To
like
Allen Robinson.
Exactly. So when you look at that, man, I think Philadelphia's gonna have a hard time stopping New Orleans, and as well, pressure Nick Foles. Get Nick Foles the thing. The Nick Foles is a Hall of Fame out there. Don't get me wrong, right?
You know what they call him.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So, but you got to look at it too, man. Hey, he's still a backup at the end of the day, and he's on the roll, right? New Orleans is gonna score too many points against them, man. That's just my opinion.
So I gotta rock with it. And shout out to my boy Gio. I'm sorry, man, but I'm gonna have to rock with the Saints, man, because it's the same thing. Their secondary, Philly's secondary got torched.
They got torched by us.
Maddox got torched.
Exactly. Right.
Got torched.
Yes,
so
sir.
you telling me that secondary they got can come in there and stop Drew Brees from scoring points and Michael Thomas? No, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm sorry. It's just if you want to win, you better score 50.
That's right.
You better bet max point for point because it's impossible, man. If the way that you beat the Saints, the Cowboys beat the Saints, right?
Yes, sir. They did.
The secondary, the defense.
That's
If you can scheme and stop, and you at least got some type of talent, like
That's
you
right.
said, we threw on them.
Marcus Mariota killed them.
He killed them.
Right.
So my thing is, no, they're not going to win, dude.
Yep.
I'm sorry. And like I said, I would love to have Nick Foles on the Titans.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's a backup.
And here's Nick Foles. Yes, sir.
Come to us, bro.
Right, exactly.
And keep it cheap too.
Yes, sir.
But my thing is it's no way, man. It's no way that you can go in the dome.
Yep.
The way that place sounds and they are live to go in there and think you're gonna beat the Saints.
Absolutely.
Now, if this was last year's team, maybe I can be like, y'all have a chance. But I heard Sidney Jones is supposed to come back replacing Maddox, so maybe. But Sidney Jones hasn't really panned out like I thought he was going to pan out.
He hasn't, man.
So if you want to stop the Saints, you better score some points.
Better score.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I can see this game getting out of hand fast, man. I can look at 35 to probably 7.
Ooh,
or
wow,
35. My predict 35-14 because they're gonna go in there and score points.
And I got 28-17.
See,
So
yeah,
exactly. Absolutely. They're gonna score points. And Michael Thomas is gonna ball out.
He gonna act the
They got to answer for him. And they're not.
MVP. Michael Thomas.
Right, yes, sir.
Michael Thomas, he gonna go out. I mean, who can guard him? You tell me. Is Maddox gonna guard him?
Nope.
Jenkins, he's good. He's a good safety, but that's not what he's supposed to do. He's gonna stay back.
Right.
Sidney Jones?
Nope.
No. Corey Davis. Hell, Corey Davis ain't Sidney Jones.
Absolutely, dude.
Come on, man. No. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all not gonna win.
Yes, sir. So those are our predictions for the NFL playoffs this weekend, man. What we want to do now, we want to go over the commenter of the day as far as questions. I'm going to have to give it to my boy, Daryl. I saw your question. So he asked this question. How can, as far as points, as far as the Dallas Cowboys, how can the Dallas Cowboys outscore the LA Rams?
Dak's going to have to have a big game.
Yep.
The tight end that he was throwing to is going to have a big game.
Yes,
Zeke. So those are your three catalysts. And then Amari Cooper. So once you add that catalyst up and you have that, they can score points.
Yes, sir.
Because the Rams secondary doesn't scare me. They put the secondary together thinking that this was going to be secondary of, they thought Talib was going to be the Talib from the Broncos.
Absolutely.
They thought Peters is going to be the Peters from the Chiefs.
Exactly.
And it's not. It's just not how it's that communication. Exactly. Playing DB, you play DB, I play DB.
Yes, sir.
You have to communicate. And if there's no communication in the secondary, you got broken coverage. You got this person open, this person open. So if they're going to score points, it has to be a mixture of everything. It has to be a mixture of Zeke on the same page, running, doing his part.
Yep.
Dak doing his part, making smart decisions and not throwing any picks or making dumb decisions. Yep. And then it comes down to Cooper. Cooper's going to have to catch the ball. And that's how you score points against the Rams. Because if you look at the Rams defense versus the offense, when they had that game when they played the Chiefs, that was one of the greatest games ever. Okay, I give you that. It's points. NFL fans want to see points. I get it. But the problem is, when you have a high-scoring game like that, there's no defense that's being played.
None whatsoever.
What type of defense are you playing?
Exactly.
And I love defense. I love a defensive game.
Right.
Because it shows, it makes me work. What I seen with that was it was two high-power offenses going against each other and with no defense being played.
Zero.
So you telling me that Talib, that Peters, that Junior, that there's safeties in the back.
Right, yeah.
It's supposed to be this elite defense, and then all of a sudden, boom, it implodes. So that what that tells me is it's being covered like a Band-Aid.
That's right, dude.
So your team is a Band-Aid because of the simple fact that their offense is so high-powered.
Yes, sir.
Your defense really doesn't have to work. So when you don't have to work like that, boom, you look like a prolific team. But I call it the three-layer effect, man.
Okay.
When you have the three-layer effect on offense and defense, we go from the line to the linebackers to the secondary. If you don't have the three-layer effect, you ain't stopping nothing. If you look at the past but a couple of Super Bowls, 4 or 5 Super Bowls, defensively, those games have been determined by defense. Even when the Patriots came back, their defense locked it down. They played all three levels of the game.
Sure did. They did.
Offensively, the same way. You see what I'm saying? You got to execute.
That's
when
right.
you execute on a high level like that, now what if Jared Goff doesn't come out and he has he goes flat, he lays flat? Then you rely on your defense to pick you up, and it's just not built like that. Now the Cowboys on the flip side, they have Jerry Jones, man. This dude gets on my nerves, but he knows how to invest in his team.
He does. He sure does.
He went out and got Dak. You got Zeke. Okay, that's a 1-2 punch that can be good for years, right?
Yes, sir. Right.
And Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman back in the day. Okay, then you add a Michael Irvin, if you want to say Amari Cooper. You went out. Something that the Titans pissed me off because they didn't go out and at least try to get Amari Cooper.
Yes, sir.
They went out and got Amari Cooper. Weapons for that. So then you still got the tight end. So that way Dak doesn't have to work as hard to be prolific.
That's
because
right. That's right.
before when we played them, we beat them.
Right, exactly.
Even though
That's
Cooper
right.
came out, when Cooper got comfortable with the offense, he started going off. You see what I'm saying? Defensively, when they got that boy Jalen Smith, okay?
Yes, sir.
Didn't nobody want to take a chance on him, but Jerry did.
Exactly.
When
yes,
he messed
sir.
his knee up.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
In college.
In college. They gave him a year to progress. That boy's cold. Vander Esch, whatever his name is.
Best rookie linebacker in the league. Well, him or Darius Leonard for the Colts.
Oh, beast.
Beast.
Then you still got Sean Lee out there.
Yep,
You see what I'm saying?
right.
You got the DBs. You got Lewis and you got Uzier.
Uzier, exactly.
And that man is a beast.
He is a beast.
He trained under, and I forgot his name. He used to play for the Raiders. Is it Osawa? 21.
Namdi Asamoah.
Osawa.
Gotcha.
Before he left the Raiders, man, he was a shutdown corner.
Yeah, he was.
So he trained under him. You see what I'm saying? So when you add that element to it, you got it.
That's
you
right.
See, that's
That's
why
right.
I said they can score points, and they're going to score points.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
That's how it is.
Absolutely. That's a great question, man. And if you look at from a point standpoint with the Rams, right? Yes, they can score points, right? But Dallas's defense is they're stern. They're not gonna let it happen, right? They're gonna play ball control. You got Dak Prescott. You know, if he doesn't play dumb, they'll win. Like we said last week, you still got Zeke out there. So I think the Cowboys are gonna do a very good job in keeping everything level, not allowing the Rams to do whatever they want. Right. Todd Gurley's walking in like this too a little bit, right? He ain't coming in just healthy, right? And then Brandon Cooks, you know, he's a little nervous playing in the playoffs because 2 playoffs in a row he done got knocked out of the game. So the Cowboys, they know how to hit. So I think the Cowboys playing last week has helped them build that confidence.
Yes.
The Rams are coming in. Though they played in the playoffs last year, I just think they just have the advantage. I think, you know, defensively is where the difference is.
And even when you say confidence, man, any team, once you gain confidence, even as a player, man, once you gain that confidence, you can beat anybody.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can beat anybody. You can do what you got to do.
Yep.
And it's just how it is. So if like the Colts, for example, they have the momentum.
Yep.
They ain't go to the Super Bowl, bro. With that momentum that they have and they play as a team,
Yes,
it's not
sir.
even their best team they've ever had.
That's right. That's right.
So that's my thing. So that's my predictions.
Okay.
And one more question. Titans, when we gonna get our offensive coordinator?
I know, man. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Still waiting. But I guess they taking their time. I mean, they got time to kill, I guess, right?
They do.
But you know, it's important, man. And you know, Matt LaFleur. I know a lot of people thinking like, you know, hey, man, what is the Green Bay Packers thinking, right?
Yeah.
Right, 28th in offense overall, right? But they're looking at, I guess, what he done in the past and him taking over a team that was ran by Mark Malarkey, right? It's not his type of an offense. Right. I guess that's what did it in the interview, right? He brought his resume and say, this is what I had before the Titans, and this is what I learned. I adapted and adjusted, and he's there. Do I think he'll do a good job? That remains to be seen. We'll see.
And he did an okay job when he had us. What you get what you work with,
right?
And we don't. He has an Aaron Rodgers,
right? Exactly.
He had a Mariota. You know what I'm saying? So. You are what you are. That's how it is.
We'll see, man. We'll see, man. So, well, man, we want to say thank you again for all of those that watched the live show, man. We appreciate it as always. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Click the subscribe button there at the end. Click like as well. You know, and we got Classic Rod Society that said never really liked LaFleur. Too cute of an offense. We agree with that.
Yeah,
because again, the Titans offensively didn't have a lot of talent to be cute like the Rams or the Saints, right? And I've always screamed to play Derrick Henry since week 1.
But see, the problem is he trying, like you said, he's trying to build something that you don't have to be.
Exactly, right.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to be to the point where you are trying to be like the Rams and trying to be like the Falcons. We don't have that firepower.
That's right.
We're built like a truck. We gotta run the truck.
Right.
And then
we're trying to drive like a Ferrari.
Exactly. And we don't have the quarterback right now to do that.
That's
right.
That's right.
hopefully, just hopefully.
Yep.
We'll see what we got, y'all.
Yes,
Because
sir.
it's coming down the pipe hole, man.
It
We're gonna have to have a hard discussion, man,
Yes,
on
sir.
Mariota, man.
Yes, sir. It's coming too, guys. It's coming. We got some discussions to make on that, man.
We got some decisions, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, all right, man. Well, we appreciate it again.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, and we are gone. We'll holler at you.
Peace.
Yes, sir.